What's going on? Of course, you know why I'm here. Lakers lose last night to the Bulls 117-119 on a half court buzzer beater by Josh Giddey, the same player that had a triple double the last game against the Lakers, which nobody made a big deal or talked about. But when Nikola Jokic or LeBron James or Luka Doncic does it, it's a big deal. But yeah, the same guy that had a triple double on the Lakers the last game on Saturday hit the game winning shot from half court on LeBron James to win the game. So the Bulls win 119-117. Lakers blow a 16-point lead. I want to say going into the fourth quarter. But at one point, they had a 16-point lead late in the game. They blew it. And late game turnover by LeBron James, a bonehead play by somebody who's supposed to be the greatest of all time and who's supposed to be a complete season solid veteran, turns the ball over in the most bonehead way late in the game to give the Bulls an opportunity to make a 3-point shot, put them down 2 point. Well, the Bulls made a 3-point shot that put them down 2 points, and that was on LeBron as well, from the guy with the birthmark, number 44, I believe, has a birthmark on his head for the Bulls. Hits a three in the corner late in the game to put the Bulls down two. LeBron James gets the ball, not even thinking, not even like really into it. He looked like he's just spaced out. Gets the ball, takes it out of bounds, and just throws it in. And the guy that just made the shot steals it, passes it to an open Kobe White for a three that puts the Bulls up 1 point and back into the game within seconds. They were down 5, now they're up 1. A 6-point swing just like that. Because of the lack of defense from LeBron James and the lack of focus and the lack of just being a leader from LeBron James. I don't even know why LeBron James is taking the ball out. He should, if he's the GOAT and the chosen one and the king, he should be the one ready to receive the ball on the inbound so he can go make something happen in regards to winning the game or securing the victory for the Lakers. But he's taking the ball out because he's scared of those moments. And he really doesn't want to get fouled and have to shoot free throws. But, yeah, man. Then, like I said, after that, Austin Reeves scores a quick bucket to put the Lakers back up 1 point after that. And it looks like the Lakers are going to win it. And LeBron James, Austin Reeves saves LeBron James and Luka Doncic and JJ Redick. But Josh Giddey, the same guy that had the triple-double the first game in the 31-point blowout the Bulls gave to the Lakers. Josh Giddey gets the ball, dribbles it to half court on LeBron James, shoots a half-court shot with nice release, nice form. So it definitely had a chance to go in. And, of course, it goes in on LeBron James, half-court game winner. Bulls win. LeBron James in this game had 17 points, and I believe he had 17 points the first game, which matches his son's career high. How ironic, man. This 17 points. It's a nightmare for LeBron. He had 2 steals, 4 turnovers, and 12 assists. So I guess people were going to say, well, he had 17 and 12 assists. He was minus 10 on the night, so his numbers were unimpactful. Again, Luka Doncic, 25 points, 8 assists, 10 rebounds. He had Austin Reeves with 30 points leading the Lakers, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers. Luka Doncic had 1 turnover. Austin Reeves also minus 10. Everybody's in the negative on the plus minus chart. But Luka Doncic was -1, so I guess. But yeah, man, LeBron stuck on 17, his son's career high. Josh Giddey has 25 points for the Bulls, 2 steals, 11 assists. Let's see. Kevin Herter is a white guy with red hair. He hit a 3 on LeBron late in the game. I think it was in the fourth quarter. He hit a straight on top of the key 3-pointer late in the game, all net on LeBron James. So LeBron James' defense is horrible. He's not a leader. He's not going to lead you to victory or a championship. Neither is Luka Doncic. And he does not play at a high level on both ends of the floor. And he hasn't for a long time. And he definitely hasn't this season. And it's definitely starting to show. Like, LeBron James is a detriment to this team. And it's definitely starting to show for sure since he had to fake the injury and he's come back. He's just hurting the team. They're 1-3 now with LeBron James back. Yeah, 1-3. Lost 2 with him, 1-1. Yeah, 1-3. It's crazy. But yeah, man. Kevin Huerter had 21 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, and like I said, Kevin Huerter knocked down a 3 late in the game on LeBron as well. So LeBron James just getting scored on by any and everybody. And he's supposed to be the greatest of all time. Crazy, man. Then you had Kobe White, 26 points, 9 assists, 3 rebounds. Vucevic had 14 points, 2 assists, 8 rebounds. And Bazulis had 12 points, 1 assist, 7 rebounds. And Bazulis had 31 points the last time the Bulls played. Kobe White had 36. But it was a complete effort from the Bulls this time as everyone on their team scored double digits. Then you had 3 players with 20 plus, 2 players, and then 4 other players with 10 plus. The Lakers play absolutely no defense, man. It's crazy. But all in all, man, it was a crazy game. Now, I came across this video from ESPN that I want to check out. It's from, I don't think it's from First Take. It is, well, the title is Lakers Collapse. Come on, man. The title is Lakers Collapse, Bulls Electric Comeback. And this is from ESPN. I don't think it's from First Take. But I definitely wanted to check this video out and see what they're talking about in regards to this game. Because this game was crazy, man. Especially how it ended.
Monica McNutt joining me here now. Listen, Jay Will, Tim McMahon with me as well. Let's talk to me about your reaction just to how the Lakers lost this game.
The Lakers lost this game.
The shot is one thing, right? We've all seen sort of crazy game.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
Of our basketball lives, but it was the collapse, the six points that they gave up in the threes, and you got to give Josh Giddey, Patrick Williams, Kobe White a ton of credit. Those dudes stepped into those threes like it was the first quarter with the utmost confidence and knocked down huge shots in order to lead to this moment. So, my husband was like, "Are the Bulls back?" And I'm like, "Back to what?" But anyway, they have been playing some good ball and making some strides in the positive direction.
Yeah, you look at last week, they beat.
Man, the Bulls are a play-in team, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. The playoffs are not looking good for the Lakers, man. If they can't beat the Bulls, and like I said, who else did they just lose to? They lost to the Bulls, and then they lost to another the Magic. Those are two play-in teams. Those are 2 play-in teams in the Eastern Conference. It's not looking good for the Lakers, man. And like I said, they could fall to 7th or 8th by the end of the season. And that's really going to be ugly for them, man. But whoever they play in the first round, I doubt the Lakers are going to get out the first round of the playoffs.
By 3, basically. And now they get them. Hey, look, the Lakers had a 5-point lead with 10 seconds left.
Right.
How do you compare the end of the game last night to what the Lakers experienced the night before? Yeah,
if the Bulls had a 5-point lead with, say, less than 20 seconds on the clock and under a minute, if the Bulls have a 5-point lead and Michael Jordan is on the floor, more than likely they're not going to lose that lead, man. It's crazy that this man is compared to Michael Jordan. And there's even an argument, and people really entertain that shit.
Ron, this is the difference between all caps GOAT and lowercase GOAT. It was shocking to see a basketball genius make just brain-dead plays down the stretch. The defensive blunder, and, you know, as he said,
thank you.
Turnovers, an inexcusable turnover. I mean, look, give Josh Giddey credit. He's making plays all over the place, playing the best basketball of his career, the shot of his life. But again, to see LeBron make those kind of plays with the game on the line is shocking. I don't think you will see those clips on his Mind the Game podcast debut with Steve Nash coming out.
Right, you don't want to talk about that. All this, he has a high basketball IQ and all this, thinking he's the smartest player to ever play and shit with this Mind the Game bullshit. Now I guess it's with Steve Nash. Man, LeBron James, it was just the most embarrassing sequence for somebody who's supposed to be not even the GOAT, but just a great player. They throw the ball to the dude in the corner that has the number 44 for the Bulls that has the birthmark. LeBron James goes to contest that shot, gets the shot, the 3-pointer knocked down on him in the corner. Then he goes to take that same shot that dude just knocked down on him. He goes to take the ball out, turns it over on just a dumb bonehead space out play. Turns the ball over. The Bulls, Josh Giddey gets it, gives it to Kobe White. Kobe White makes the 3. Now the Bulls are down. Now the Bulls are up 1. And then at the end of the game, Austin Reeves gives the Lakers a chance after that. And then the end of the game, the final seconds, Josh Giddey shoots the ball from half court. And here goes LeBron again with another weak-ass hand, weak-ass contest. And gets a half-court game winner knocked down on him. Man, this man is not the fucking GOAT. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. And there's no way he can redeem himself from this season, period. This season is going to end in a shit show. I already know. There's no way he can redeem himself from this season. And there's no way that people can still really consider him the greatest of all time. Unless you're just delusional and on this man's nuts. It's crazy, man. No great player, especially the greatest of all time. Like he just said, lowercase GOAT. And there's a difference between lowercase GOAT and uppercase GOAT. Man, there's no greatest of all time or just great player, period, that would have had the type of sequence that LeBron had late in a game like that against a team like the Bulls, bro. Like, come on.
I think you're right about that. Jay, well, the one thing that struck with me, especially towards the end of that game, and I'm talking like the Lakers had like an 8-point lead here, maybe a couple minutes left, but the Bulls kept going at Luka Doncic and blowing
no
right
defense
by him and scoring basically at will at the end of this game. So I guess the question is, how big of an issue, and I'm talking about a defensive issue, is it for the Lakers here going forward?
Well, I mean, they're always going to have a defensive issue, Brian, with Luka Doncic, right? And I think in Dallas they have bigs that can protect him at the rim in case he got beat defensively. That's not going to be the case so much with the Lakers. But just to add to Tim's point here, I mean, those last 2 plays, on the inbound play from the sideline for LeBron.
Now, before he starts talking about that, yeah, man, the Lakers' defense is trash, man. You got the 2 best players on the team, whatever, I guess, in Luka Doncic and LeBron James that aren't going to give you any defense. Like he just said, Luka Doncic is getting blown by. And that's been happening since he's been playing, man, honestly. And especially since they played the Celtics and the Celtics exposed them, man. I'm trying to tell you, the Celtics exposed the Lakers. And that's all teams been doing with them now. Just being aggressive with them on offensive defense. They don't have anybody that can guard on the perimeter. And they don't have a big man. They don't have an inside presence. The Lakers are not going to do shit in the playoffs, man. If they even get to the playoffs. If they don't end up having to play a play-in game, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be hard for them because they have to rely on LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves for a lot of the scoring and offensive production. And none of them are going to give you any defense. They're going to have a problem with the Grizzlies if they play them in the first round or whoever they play in the playoffs. I'm trying to tell you, I've been telling people on my channel forever that the Rockets are scary, and now they're in number 2, and it looks like they're going to be there for a while, if not to the end of the season. And I've been saying the Rockets are scary. I swear I've been saying that if you've been following my channel. And I've said Ime Udoka should win Coach of the Year for how he has the Rockets playing. I'm trying to tell you, man. The Lakers are trash, bro. No defense. Just absolutely no defense. Especially from supposedly 2 of the best players in the NBA. That's all the NBA is now, is about offense. To be considered the best player or one of the best players, you don't even have to be good on defense, man. It's crazy.
James, first off, he overextended there on Vucevic, okay? So him overextending led to the open 3 by Patrick Williams. And just to add on to Tim's point about the inbound pass, you never telegraph the pass.
Dumb.
So I give Josh Giddey a lot of credit there on reading the pass, but as a guard, you know that you never want to inbound the of the court because the baseline and the sideline are going to be used as extra defenders. So LeBron not only telegraphs the pass, but you pass the ball to the worst position on the floor. These are things that you learn at an early age in basketball. So just to add to Tim's point, these are things that obviously you need to clean up. Decisions down the stretch. It never comes down to 2 or 3 possessions, but you can make a case that these last 2 to 3 possessions lost the game for the Lakers.
Hey, Jay Will just exposed LeBron James's basketball IQ. It's terrible because he's right. He's absolutely right. You're not supposed to throw the ball in the corner like that. So if the ball would have got to him, he would have just been trapped with nowhere to go. So LeBron James not only just made a bonehead spaced out play, he wasn't even thinking about where he's throwing the ball on the floor or exercising court awareness. And he's supposed to be some guy who and I've been saying this as well. How is he somebody who has a high basketball IQ when he came out of high school and he's never had a real coach that's been around long enough for him to learn anything? He's never learned anything, man. He's just been playing off of talent and athleticism. LeBron James does not have a high basketball IQ, and Jay Will just exposed it, saying that you learn this stuff when you're a kid. Don't throw it in the corner like that on an inbound play, full court in this type of situation in a game. And then not only did he do that, he turned the ball over. Then he overextended, like he said. That's how number 44 for the Bulls got an open shot in the corner. And it was on LeBron James with a weak-ass contest. Then after that, he throws a turnover. Then after that, he gets the game winner hit on him as well. It's crazy, man. And I'm so glad Jay Will just exposed LeBron's lack of basketball IQ.
Talk to me. You saw Luka a lot, obviously covering him there in Dallas. Do you think his defense is going to cost the Lakers? I tell you, that shot at the title.
Man, they really trying to just ignore LeBron's terrible defense as well. Yeah, Luka Doncic plays no defense, but LeBron doesn't as well. So LeBron James and Luka Doncic's defense is going to be a detriment to the Lakers. Don't just try to say Luka Doncic and his defense. Stop.
Yeah, I've got enough Slovenians and Luka stands mad at me without putting us all on his shoulders. I think the Lakers' defensive personnel issues are going to cost them a legitimate chance at a title this season.
Absolutely.
Luka is certainly part of those. We all understand how much he struggles, particularly on the perimeter. But, as Jay Will said, we've seen Luka be part of an outstanding defense. He can be a very good help defender. He's a smart guy. He has a great hand. You have to protect him in this game. He's got to do better than that. I mean, come on. He's got to participate, as Jason Kidd often would say to challenge him, and you've got to protect him. The Lakers don't have the personnel. They are a transaction cycle or 2 away from, in my opinion, being a real deal contender.
To me, that's going to be interesting, and this was a lot of the conversation when this trade went down.
Talking about they have to protect him. No, he just has to step up his defense. The fuck out of here. Nobody protecting him, man. His defense. And that's the thing. Players like Luka Doncic, LeBron James have never been taught how to play defense. They only know offense, man. Never been taught how to play defense. Don't even really have a concept of team defense, it looks like. They just suck on defense, bro. Closeouts, one-on-one defense, team defense, everything just sucks. You can just tell they haven't been taught how to play defense the right way.
On this mentor aspect of LeBron James and Luka Doncic, right? We have never, I don't think at any point, really challenged LeBron James as not defending, right? So between LeBron James and JJ Redick, now is the test of these relationships and the chemistry that a game ago, I literally was like, look at the chemistry they're building, woohoo! Like, this is now the test of sport. Can we push through adversity? Will you allow me to challenge you? Because, and even to be a participant, to use the word that McMahon is most familiar with from Jason Kidd, like, that's just a mental thing. Like, are we still in this revenge mindset if you're Luka Doncic? Because obviously, Dallas tried to make it seem like, he didn't do anything, which I didn't agree with. But now you have an opportunity to step up to the plate with a team that's trying to do something.
Real quick, Jay Will.
It was 10 games in 15 days, guys. I mean, that's what the Lakers' schedule was here on this back end. That's something to be said for this team. And also, when you give up...
Man, shut the fuck up, man. Everybody's playing a tough schedule. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. 10 games in 15 days. So what?
4 points in the fourth quarter, and 11 of those are threes. Like, that's not a recipe towards success, right? I think these are things that they can tighten up on, but I don't want to overlook 10 games in 15 days.
Man, shut up
They
with
got
that
the
shit.
second hardest schedule going forward here, and we'll talk a little bit about that in the next hour.
What's the immediate reaction?
Now, this is JJ Redick in the post-game interview. Let's see what he has to say.
It's a hell of a way to lose a basketball game.
Hey, JJ Redick hates the press conferences, especially after he loses. But he looks like he just hates them altogether. And you know why? Because he doesn't know what he's doing. And he doesn't know how to answer the questions that are being asked.
Yeah, the Lakers, first team to win, lose on a game-winning buzzer.
All right, man. So that's enough of that, man. But yeah, man, Lakers lost a 16-point lead entering the fourth quarter to the Bulls and lose to the Bulls once again. First game by 31 points, this game by 3 points in a dramatic way, man. So we'll see what the Lakers have to. We'll see how the Lakers do moving forward in the season, and if they drop out of the regular playoff standings and enter the play-in, because that's how it's looking, man. It's looking like they're going to struggle for the rest of the season if they're struggling like this now. Because if you're struggling like this now, it's not going to look good in the playoffs, man. There's not too much you can turn around. You need to be playing great or playing how you want to play in the playoffs right now. So we'll see what happens, man. But the Lakers, their lack of defense and lack of post presence, that's going to be their ultimate downfall. And lack of production or lack of impact from production of LeBron James, that's going to be their downfall, man. LeBron James is what's wrong with the Lakers, and the defense from all of the Laker players are what's wrong with the Lakers, man. That's all I got.